All right. Let's get some music going. What is up, everybody? Here we go. Welcome. It is time for some more Vintage Cube. I feel like I haven't played Vintage Cube in forever, but really it's probably only been about a week, honestly. So yeah, excited for that. I do see that they posted the Modern Horizons 2 Draft League on there, which is pretty tight. Don't think I'll be doing any of those tonight. I definitely feel like I maybe have a little bit to learn about that set. I never drafted it before, so there's probably like some archetype learning there and stuff like that, and I don't want to embarrass myself necessarily on stream. Plus it's what is it, $25 a draft, so we're not gonna do that tonight. But yeah, definitely haven't been racing or anything like that. I see J-Bro, of course, at the top here, just wrecking like an absolute unit. But yeah, we're gonna get into some drafts, and should be pretty fun. Let's see. Some Vintage Cube drafts now. Announce into the Discord that we are live currently. If you guys are interested in joining the Discord, you can find the link pretty much anywhere. You can find it on our Facebook page. You can find it on, if you go to the Twitch page, you can find it on there. It's posted in a lot of different places. All right, so what are we looking at here? No power. So there's that. Some guaranteed playables, Prismatic Vista. We got a Narset if we wanted to go blue. We got a Wormcoil engine. We could pick up an early Questing Beast. It's a really strong one. Restoration Angel is incredibly strong. I like the idea of staying out of blue usually. That's generally my take in this draft. It's just kind of stay out of blue. An early Narset would be pretty great. I don't see any good like white cards that'll wheel in this pack. I think Path definitely doesn't wheel. So like taking Restoration Angel. I mean, we'll probably get the Bob to wheel. I'm gonna take the Questing Beast here. Maybe get a little like blue-red action going on here. Ooh, there's a fast bond in this pack. That's very good. Through the Breach. Very strong. Taking Through the Breach early can be pretty nuts. I mean, fast bond is obviously incredibly good. Breach might actually wheel. Interesting. We'll take fast spawn and we'll hope Through the Breach wheels. And we'll take some picks to kind of support that. Okay, not a lot of action here. We got a couple of signets. Got Grim Lavamancer is not terrible if you can get the fetches for it. I like Lelia. Pretty decent. It's got haste. This card has outperformed my expectations for sure. Let's go ahead and take that. Wheel of Fortune, you got Toski. Skull Clamp's pretty strong. Probably just go with that. This will probably wheel, it usually does. It's not like an incredibly powerful card or anything, but it is good. There's also a Dismember here, but if we're going green-red, we should expect some like bolt effects and stuff, so take the Skull Clamp. Rex Sage is very powerful in this set, obviously. You got Lightning Strike. Probably not an Ugin deck. Take the Rex Sage, I think. Some good white cards. Thraben Inspector. If we wanted to go that route. We could go green-white, I suppose. Banishing Light. A little slow, but it's strong. There's also green-black. Ravenous Chupacabra. If we wanted to go that route. Pick the Rex Sage though. It's honestly main deckable. Eternal Witness is good, so it's Unholy Heat. I like taking the Unholy Heat. Also a Rotting Regisaur in this pack if we want to go black. And just skip the red. So we can make a decision here basically and take up the Unholy Heat, or we can take the Rotting Regisaur. And hope like Maelstrom Pulse wheels, but that's kind of a slow pick. So we're gonna take Unholy Heat. Ooh, Jite, huh? That's pretty tough, actually. Hellrider or Jite. Both cards are very good. We'll take Jite. Garruk is really the only pick there. There's a Koth. Koth, I guess. Acto Signet or Thragtusk? I guess we'll take Thragtusk, a better sideboard card. Selesnya Signet, probably. I don't like Magus of the Order, personally. Trosky Wield, so did Devoted Druid. I think I'm going to take the Druid, though. I don't know, maybe Trosky is worth taking. Yeah, I take Devoted Druid. There's a bunch of card advantage cards that we can kind of get around on green, like Sylvan Library is a really good one. There's a few others, like Tireless Tracker and stuff like that. Not a bad first pack, though. I don't think this Koth is going to be playable, especially if we pick up like a Nissa or something. Alright, that's Super Wield. You do have a Selesnya Signet, though. Maybe it's more right to take Vanishing Light here, in case we do end up going white. So far, so good, though. Green-red's honestly just good. It's stronger than it looks. Through the Breach should not wheel, like I wanted it to. Take Friend Wingmare, in case we play against Storm or something. And we do end up going white. But yeah, basically just like green-red Stompy. A lot of black cards wheeled, like good Reanimator cards, like Rotting Regisaur, Una's Prowler. It's quite a few good cards. There's a Mox Sapphire, unfortunately in the same pack as fucking Ragavan, which I would have loved to have. It's pretty much correct to take power every single time. It is an off-color Mox, but I don't know. I don't think I can pass it. It does really hurt to pass this Ragavan, though. And the fact that I even have to consider taking Ragavan over Mox Sapphire is just a testament to how powerful Ragavan is, but I know it's not going to wheel. If it wheels, it would be a goddamn Christmas miracle. Pretty sure it's just Chain Lightning here. Biogenic Ooze is good, it just kind of runs away with games. There's a Tireless Tracker, which I think I'm more leaning towards, because it's less likely to wheel. Ooze does just win games in a lot of cases. Avalanche Riders is cool. Look at Tireless Tracker, maybe see if we can get a couple of fetch lands in there. That would be pretty sweet. Here's that Sylvan Library. There's Hydroid Crisis if we did want to splash blue. We'll see if it wheels. Sometimes it does. Noble Hierarch. Yeah, I'm down with Noble. Might not need to play this Devoted Druid. Let's see. We'll see what the deck starts to shape up into. My original thought process was to be a little bit on the aggressive side. I really don't want to dip too far into like a mid-range deck. I'm just trying to be like kind of like an unfair aggro deck essentially with Skull Clamp and Umizawa Shite, but we do have a fast spawn, so we don't need like a ton of ramp or anything like that. I like Ren in 7, he's very strong. I mean, this card is just like kind of absurd. There's also Incinerate, which is, I mean, I'm not really looking for that. There's a Kiki Jiki, but unless we get the Zealous Conscripts, we're not getting there with this deck. Unless we do end up going like some type of mid-range with this Mox Sapphire combo deck, but let's take the Ren 7. Crater Hoof is interesting because I haven't seen a natural order yet. There's also Smoldering Egg. But Smoldering Egg is definitely less good in our deck. I'm gonna take the Crater Hoof here. Lucranos. Sure. I mean, it's not amazing, but yeah. It's just not really a better pick there. I really hate that I had to pick that Mox over Ragavan, because that was one that I really look forward to and getting in these drafts. Because, like, it's so funny, like, turn 1 Ragavan on the play is oftentimes just good game in this stupid draft. Like, if your opponent doesn't have a Fatal Push or a Lightning Bolt effect, or, like, some type of answer on turn 1, then it's just kind of over before it even starts. It's like the equivalent of getting, like, channeled, almost. Like, channeled into Emrakul or something. Turn 1 Ragavan, the 1-card combo. It's definitely an absurd Magic card, in my opinion, that should have never been printed. But I think a lot of people share that same sentiment. Flywonder is super, super good. I don't know if I'll necessarily be playing it, but we'll see. So is Elder Gargaroth. I could definitely see playing this over like Thragtusk. There's also a Stirring Wildwood if we did want to dip into white. But we'll see. Feast and Famine is cool as a sideboard card. We don't need Trigon Predator. The other option would be Relic. If we feel like we're soft to like Reanimator decks, which we probably are, but I'm going to take the Sword of Feast and Famine. Give us an edge against the green decks. Hissing Quagmire or Avenger. Let's take Avenger just in case we turn into like Gilded Goose Wield. That's kind of cool. Not that many red cards, huh? It's almost like looking like we could have gone like blue-green and been like a little bit more in our colors. To no one's surprise, Ragavan didn't wheel. Like, seeing that card pack 2 is enough to make me go, like, splash red. Come on, give me a Black Lotus. There's Mox Emerald. So there's 2 pieces of power in this deck, so that's good. And it's on color, which is very strong. X-Drinker is obviously very good. We have a Scalding Tarn in this pack. A Braid is very good. We'll take the Hex Drinker here. Just kind of wins games. I definitely want to get more into red here. Right now we're got 3 red cards and we're almost mono green. If we do end up looking like mono green, I'll be looking for like a Nykthos, looking for a Nissa. I mean, we've got a lot of green pips, so we could play a Nykthos and honestly probably splash for. We ended up getting that. No, never mind, we didn't. I was about to say if we got that Hydroid Crisis, but you get the general idea. We could main deck Craterhoof Behemoth. Grim Monolith, which is obviously very good. But there's also Bloodthirsty Adversary, which I've been pretty impressed with this card. What can we exile? Unholy Heat, Chain Lightning. That's it right now, huh? Unless we pick up more. I think Grim Monolith just makes our deck like way more unfair. There's Nissa. There's also Magda. 21. Yeah, we just have to take Nissa, right? There's no other option. Smuggler's Copter is cool. We're looking more and more like mono green. There's a Huntmaster of the Fells, though. That's cool. And an Ancient Tomb. Have like all the fucking ramp. All the ramp. I mean, Ancient Tomb. Ancient Tomb probably doesn't wheel, whereas Huntmaster of the Fells definitely does, I think. Finale of Devastation, Stomping Ground. If I end up going mono green, though, which I think I might actually have to at this point, Stomping Ground's not the pick. Finale of Devastation would be. I'm going to pick the Stomping Ground just in case. I might regret it later. There's Court of Bounty, Heartbeat of Spring, Splinter Twin. There's Arlen, which I haven't played this card yet. It's actually not terrible in this deck. Court of Bounty I'm not interested in. I'm not interested in Splinter Twin either. I don't think I'm really playing any of these cards. Did we take Bloodthirsty Adversary? We didn't. But if she does wheel, Manamorphose has a little bit of merit. But then again, so does Regrowth. So I'll take Regrowth. There's Mutavault, Findlehorn, Elves. Maybe I'll just stick to Mutavault here. Yeah. Magda. We're kind of in red. There's a Bomat Courier. Could play Bomat. We're like barely fucking in red, but we're kind of in red. Interestingly enough, Huntmaster of the Fells did not wheel. We have a lot of ramp here. I don't think I actually need to play Devoted Druid. I'd almost rather play Bomat Courier. So if we play Bomat Courier, what does this look like here? I think that's about fair. It's basically 17 lands with the Mox, Sapphire, and Emerald. Could see playing Gilded Goose, I mean, or honestly Regrowth, I mean, but I don't think that's really where I want to be at. At least not main deck. I feel like Regrowth is a card I can reasonably bring in against like a deck that has a lot of removal. So I'm going to roll with this and see what it's like. It is a bit of an odd take on a Gruul deck, but we have 2 pieces of power and a Grim Monolith. I mean, we can kind of have like some, and a fast bomb. We can honestly have like some pretty nutty 7s. But you know, it all boils down on really how aggressive I want to mulligan, and you know, what we keep. But we have a way to also refill our hand in the form of Sylvan Library and Tireless Tracker. So I almost debate whether or not Bomat Courier is worth it. Oh, we also have Skull Clamp too. So this deck actually has a good amount of card advantage generation. I can honestly see running like Sword of Peace and Famine main deck, but I don't actually want to do that. Just in case we don't line up with somebody who's playing green-black. It'd be a little awkward. And we're already playing 2 equipments. So don't forget, guys, I do stipulation drafts, so if that is something that you are interested in for subscribers and donators, we do stipulation drafts where you can decide what the stipulation is, if you're familiar with that, how that works. If you're not familiar, it's basically just you choose how we draft for the next one, and we have to follow whatever stipulations. We'll talk about it on stream, you know, be interactive about it. It's really a fun way to, you know, interact with the stream and just have a little fun while we draft. It's a pretty nuts hand, right? Play fast spawn here. Do this. Do this. We're 1 land away, actually, from like making this absolutely absurd, but I'll take it. Next turn we play fucking Nissa. Alright, we're gonna say always yes. And always yield. Top. Untaps 2 lands. So 2, 4. You would untap 2 lands. We would have 4 mana again. We could play GT and equip it. Or we could just slam Nissa here, untap, swing, pass. Top 4. Let's just play Nissa. I don't mind playing Chite there. Alright, what you got? Uh-oh. That's not good for you. Yeah. That was about to be an onslaught of a turn. Okay, so we're playing against, like, somewhat of a mirror, right? Feast of Famine's good. Can probably cut the Bomac Courier. I don't know if it's going to be very good in this matchup. He might be okay. I mean, he can crew Smuggler's Copter. So maybe it's just like cut the Skull Clamp here. I don't know. Skull Clamp could be like really good. It depends on how stalled up things get. Sometimes you get this weird like face off with like mono green or green whatever, where like you both ran out of cards and like you don't have anything to play and you're just top decking. But we do have Sylvan Library and Tireless Tracker for that. Maybe we would just cut the Reclamation Sage, because we didn't. I mean, I don't know how many artifacts they're playing or whatever, but until I see one, maybe I'll just cut that and see where it goes. Maybe it's incorrect, I don't know. I mean, they could be playing Sylvan Library too, but we'll see. Really, it's just going to be a race, and I think with 2 pieces of power and a Grim Monolith and a fast spawn, I mean, this is a pretty fast green deck that we're playing. Yeah, obviously, I don't want to keep this. I mean, it does have a Mox Emerald in it. But other than that, I mean, I think we can get something better than that. Yeah, see, like this. This is good. So we play, like, Forest, Hex Drinker, level up. Next turn, we can play Mountain, level up. 2, play the Jite, swing. Yeah, I think I'm going to throw back the Wrenn in 6. Sure. Basically, I want to get this Jite equipped and online as fast as possible. Start taking out those mana dorks. Okay, Soul Ring. They're having a little start here. Okay. Pretty strong. Lately, it doesn't do us any good right now. If I attack, do you think they'll block? It might. I'm actually kind of okay if they block. I don't think they will, though. I'm okay with them blocking, though. Okay, yeah, I didn't think they would. The more I thought about it, the more the trade seemed like beneficial to me. Yeah, I don't know what's in their hand, obviously, but they have 4 cards and a lot of mana, so that's not good. Alright, there's Nissa. 5. This is Plow Under. If it's Plow Under, it's probably game. They miscount their mana. Okay. in a little bit of trouble here. So at this rate, they're gonna have to start. They're gonna start attacking with this. So they're gonna generate some beast tokens probably. So I could do one of two things. I could focus on leveling up Hex Shrinker, and I can get him leveled up in 2 turns. Or I could just slam Questing Beast and swing. It's tough. I think I'm gonna slam Questing Beast and swing. Make them block with the Gargaroth. And then next turn we'll just have to eat some damage. Oh wow, I'm actually really surprised they didn't block. They certainly should have. I mean, they might have an answer, I don't know. Maybe this is just game. Storm the Festival. That's not... I mean, that's really good, obviously. Oh, there's a Gaia's Cradle. Oof. They might have a Craterhoof Behemoth in their hand. Or is this... Looks like Devastation. Oh, a Flashback. Okay. Consistently calling it wrong. 2 lands. Okay, that's what we like to see. Not what I want to see, but, you know, that's... is what it is. Skull Clamp. Okay. I don't think I block this. I think I just eat 7 here. I mean, it's tough, but... I mean, either way, I don't think I'm really coming back here. By attack, they definitely block with Gargaroth this time around. Actually, I'm fucked either way. I mean, I can definitely kill that Biogenic Ooze or Nissa, but yeah, I just don't think we get there with this game. They're just a little too fast. So now that we got a little bit more of a look at their deck, I think that you know, the possibility to play some Mana Dorks. Oh, it's going good, man. How are you, Justin? So I'm gonna bring in a Gilded Goose here and just take out the Skull Clamp. I think I actually might. Well, At Bowmac Courier is tough because I really don't think we're getting in with this. So I think it's correct to take it out. The problem is I don't really know what I bring in. I mean, I could just keep Skull Clamp in. Or I could bring in something like Devoted Druid, I mean. Yeah, I'm gonna bring in Devoted Druid. We're just gonna be the fastest version of this deck as humanly possible. Yeah, I mean, this hand's not, like, amazing or anything, but it has a turn 1 play, and we're gonna go for it. Sweet, man. Yeah, we're just playing some Vintage Cube, going to game 3 here against what looks like the Mirror. We attack, do you think they block? Yeah, I didn't think they would. These people, they usually like to protect their Mana Dorks, like, at all costs. Like, in most cases, like, this is, like, the most important thing that they can do. Interesting. So that takes us off of a mana. Let's do this. Attack. Now they will have 5 mana next turn, so they'll be able to play Anissa or something like that, but we'll see what they have. 6 mana. Soul Ring, 7 mana. Anissa. And we do have Plow Under in our hand. No blocks. We also have a Smuggler's Copter. And there's also that. I think I got a plan here. They're gonna have a shit ton of mana next turn, so I just gotta hope that they don't have anything like fucking crazy. Oh fuck. I'm so stupid. I should have leveled up one more time. I was thinking too much about their next play. Something for Ulamog. Hard casting Ulamog. Wow. Alright. You know what's kind of crazy is I can actually still win this game. But I don't know how it's gonna work. It says indestructible, right? Yeah, Ulamog was tough. That's gonna be a tough one to beat. Let's think about this for a sec. Should technically be F5. Yeah, there's no way we're winning this game, so it's like, you might as well just fucking scoop it on up. That hard-casted Ulamog was just, like, a rough city. But it did give me a better idea of, like, how my deck functions and stuff, and, like, what I need to prioritize. I think the Skull Clamp is a little much. I think the Bomat Courier is just getting a little cute. I think, like, what we have here, in terms of just ramping out, like, a fast 5-drop, is, like, probably, like, where it's at. The Ulamog was just super unfortunate. Like, I think I can deal with anything else there other than, like, something with Annihilator. I mean, I don't know. There's probably a few other handful of cards that wreck me. But that one felt particularly, like, on a top 5 worst case scenario. So I don't know. Also, maybe Thragtusk is worth playing if we are going to go ramp like this, but we'll see. Tireless Tracker in this deck is like a little laughable because we don't even have any fetch lands. But we do have Wrenn and 7, so keep that in mind. That card, in a pinch, can put a bunch of lands into play, and we have fast spawn too, so we do have ways to take advantage. Yeah, sure. It's like a turn 1 Sylvan Library. Or not. Well, they got a few choices. All of them good. I wonder... Interesting. I would have not... I don't think that would have been my pick. But... I'm not sure. I think I probably would have taken Sylvan Library if I were them. But I don't know the contents of their hand. Well, that's a good draw. It might kill it. I mean, I don't know. They probably have a removal spell. But it's worth a shot. Yeah. You don't not play Elder Garger out there. I mean, come on. Sure. This is why I would have taken Sylvan Library. Yeah, it's not great. I mean... It's hard. I don't know if I, like, pay 4 life to keep this in my hand just to dig deeper, but, you know, it puts me on a shorter clock, obviously. Yeah, I'm gonna just keep it on top there. And we do have the Gilded Goose to generate some life, so that's not nothing. Yep. See, this is where I would need like a Tireless Tracker or like some form of card advantage outside of just Sylvan Library. Wrenn 7's good. It might have a counter spell, but we'll see. You definitely pay a life with Daze here, or pay the mana with Daze here. This. Gain a little life back here past the turn back. Okay. They return an island to their hand, so their hand consists of Island Unknown. Cloudskate seems like the worst pick here. So maybe Island unknown. We give them a choice between like some longevity here or Force of Will plus Scarab God. Or maybe we give them like this. Yeah, it's kind of tough. I don't know. Alright, so they did take Force of Will and Island. So we know they have at least 2 islands in their hand. I'm bad. Badass, maybe. No, I'm kidding. Well, they played the swamp, so they helped us out a little bit on the information there. That's fine. I think next turn we probably make a token, right? Oh, wait, no. We don't want to kill our Ren 6. Oh. Okay. Alright, so we know... Man, you gotta be kidding me. Ugh. I mean... Mutavault's not nothing. I would have loved to have... Maybe this is an argument for regrowth. Because if I can get regrowth, then that's, I mean, that's pretty good. For, like, Ren 6, go and basically get me more card advantage. We're definitely not blocking here if it's just not Ophiomancer swinging. Alright, make a token. We don't really have any mana sinks for this, so I'm probably just gonna crack it, honestly, because it means that I can look at more cards with Sylvan Library. Put that on top. We'll pay for life and put that one in hand. Let's go. Attempt to resolve this. They're probably going to hardcast Force of Will here, I would assume. No Force of Will, huh? Interesting. I gotta be careful not to deck myself with this card. Alright, that'll draw out the Force of Will. Play one more life. Actually, we'll just pay 2, honestly, at this point. Shit's getting real fucking... Zoom in here a little bit. Sorry, guys. I know it's getting, like, real fucking small because there's so much on the board. I don't play Magic enough to really, like, adjust my AI, or not my AI, my UI, the way it really needs to be. Yeah, they're just keeping that Ren 6 in check. This is really weird how they stack that up like that. There's like some lands in front shit. Grave Titan, sure. I mean, I don't like it, but... Alright. Indestructible and haste, huh? on top. Let's go ahead and create a tree folk token. Create 2 wolf tokens. Play smuggler's copter. And let's pass the turn. There's the Woe Strider, so we now no longer know the remaining 2 cards in their hand. Board is nice and gummed up. Honestly, that's fine. I wonder if they're hoping like we deck out or something. I'm gonna assume they have a removal spell here, but you know, we'll see. I don't think I attack with the 11/11. I think I hold that one back for Grave Titan. We're not gonna draw and discard. Alright, no removal spell, I guess. Yeah, we're just gonna rack up as many counters on this as we can, honestly. Oh, I should have re-equipped the GTA. That was stupid. Yep. Chance was right, I am bad. I should have re-equipped the GTA onto something that I could block with. That was silly of me. Wow, they're really digging for something. Yeah, at this rate, do we just kill the Ophiomancer? I think so. Yep, definitely scry one. We're gonna go ahead and create a token here, sack it. Since the last thing we need is more mana. Put on top, put on top. It's yeah, we'll just animate the Arlen chord. This became like a really grindy game, like super fast. Okay. They're gonna sack in response. Okay, maybe not. All right. Not gonna make the same mistake this time. We're gonna actually equip that Cheat to something. Equip it to something small that I don't mind chump blocking with, and that isn't a good target for removal. Recurring Nightmare. And they have some targets in their graveyard. Riftwing Cloudskate? Sure. Bouncing that. Makes sense. Okay. I think that just means they're, like, dead, right? No, I guess not. Because they did play 2 spells, so Arlen is gonna flip. Uh, 2, 4, 6, 8. So now they're definitely dead, right? Unless they have a removal spell. Yeah, now they're definitely dead. I mean, we'll play like they don't have a removal spell. I'm gonna assume they haven't played a removal spell when we've been attacking. We know one card in their hand is Recurring Nightmare, so I don't know what the other card is. Whoops. Well, definitely fucked that one up. Oh well. It shouldn't matter. Nope. Yep. I mean, I'm just gonna go for it if they don't block. I mean, sorry, if they don't cast a spell like pre-damage or anything like that. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I figured we were going through all of the motions, but I figured I knew what was at the end of all that. Okay, so Skull Clamp is definitely a consideration in this matchup. Regrowth I like a lot against like a removal heavy deck. Question is like, what do we take out? I don't feel as much pressure to go like super fast against them. So I think a card like Gilded Goose and Devoted Druid can go. Thragtusk is probably like a pretty annoying threat for them to deal with, as opposed to Gargaroth. But he does draw cards. I mean, he's problematic. I think I'd probably cut Polukranos, honestly. Yeah, like this. pretty fucking slow. I think I'm gonna throw it back. Doesn't really excite me. This one's better, but not good. Just hoping for like a fast spawn or like some mocks. There's fast spawn. Now the problem is we don't have red mana, so we definitely need that. And not having a follow-up next turn is probably going to hurt. Because I don't think I will. Unless I draw red mana. If I draw red mana, this game, I think, might be over. If they don't have a counter spell. Yep. I can't play either card in my hand, so take one of them. Please do not have a removal spell. I need this Tireless Tracker to live. So that way I can draw myself out of this. Okay, well, that's pretty good for them. Hey, must be the money. I could have played it out, but there's no need to drag that game out. Yeah, we'll run it back. We'll run it back. Let's cut the Thragtusk and bring in the Gilded Goose. Okay. Look at that. See? Paid off. And we're just playing humble magic now. We're not even playing mocks on turn 1. We're not playing like fucking fast spawn on turn 1 or nothing. We're just playing good old fashioned Richard Garfield magic. With the old turn 1 Llanowar Elves. That taps for any color. Get in there. I mean, you definitely gotta force will this. Yeah. No more control magic, though. Sure. They have a lot of discard effects. We've seen like Hymn to Turok from them, I think. I haven't seen a board wipe, so I'm just wanting to slam everything that's in my hand. Alright, playing the Mox Diamond. Got something for 5. Yeah, it looks like Scarab God. It's a good draw. I don't want to attack with I almost said Scared about Questing Beast because I don't want to lose it and put a creature in the graveyard for them. So let's just play Sylvan Library. Now whether or not to keep a land in my hand, I don't know. Like I said, they do have like Hymn of Turok, but they are hellbent too. So currently we're winning this game just based off of, you know, what's on the table. They do have like, they can sacrifice the Woe Strider, Scry, and bring it back with Scarab God. That is a concern. I'm going to keep the Mountain in hand just in case we draw a... Fremy Zen, thank you for the sub on YouTube. Fremy, I do mainly stream on Twitch. I am slowly building up my YouTube channel, so I apologize if it's a little bare, but thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate it. I do plan on posting some more YouTube videos soon, guys. I really want to give you guys like an update on like where my content creation is going, and sort of just, you know, not necessarily life in general, but kind of where my vision is and stuff like that. So hopefully we'll see a video soon. I do plan on doing it. It's just working throughout this week and next week as well. Target creature or planeswalker, huh? Yeah, I'll keep that in my hand. I think I just want to let them like sacrifice this if they decide to, right? Because if I kill something, they're just gonna bring it back with Scarab God. Let's see. Not really close to Delirium right now. I really don't want to Chain Lightning them just yet, so I'm just gonna pass. Oh yeah, no problem, Fremy. There's no rush. I didn't mean to call you out or nothing like that. I do like to acknowledge when people support the stream, and obviously I appreciate it a lot. Hope you are having a great night, and I hope I can provide some good Vintage Cube content for you. I'm gonna Unholy Heat this. Just get rid of that. I'll sacrifice it to Woe Strider. Yep. Let's see what we hit off of Sylvan Library. Tireless Tracker. So let's put this on top. Let's eat that. Play that. Swing for 1 here, put them at 9. If we attack with Questing Bees and they block, that means that they can't. They just have to play Scarab God next turn. They won't be able to bring back the Baleful Strix, which I like. We have to consider that. I think I'm going to attack with Questing Bees. And probably Magda too. Oh, maybe not Magda, because then that gives them a free block there. I'm going to attack with Questing Bees, I think. Yeah, I figured they would block with Woe Strider and not Scarab God. They definitely should have sacrificed it, but that's okay. Not really a huge misplay or anything. Alright, so they're gonna... Well, I guess they won't bring back Baleful Strix. Wonder if that means Grave Titan. Alright, let's go here, here. Um, They're gonna bring back Baleful Strix. We know that. So they'll have an additional blocker this turn, and it's gonna be a flyer. So do we attack? Do we keep the foot on the gas pedal, or do we start to like play like more of a card advantage game with them? Let's do this and this. Let's go here, make a clue, sacrifice it, draw fast spawn, play fast spawn, lose a life. I obviously can't attack, right? Because does this make a token of it? It makes a token of it, right? Token copy. So I technically can attack. I would just lose my questing beast to a Baleful Strix, and they would draw a card. I could also attack with everything so they would just block those two. They would take 4, 7. Not quite enough. Yeah, we're not going to attack here. Unfortunately, we can't. So it's just a card advantage race at this point. I was trying to look at it from all angles and see maybe if there was an attack. But I just simply don't have one. Did I board out that Rex Sage? I did not. It's still in my deck. Okay, good. We know what's on the top. It's the creature. Let's go ahead and make a clue token. Or, sorry, a food token. We won't bother cracking it. We don't need to. Alright, there's a Garruk. That's a pretty good draw. Put that on top. We'll put the Garruk on top too. Let's do this. Kill the Baleful Strix. Yes. Okay. Now Tireless Tracker is too big. He can be double blocked, but he's too big to be blocked by just Scarab God alone. Can play the Lalia. We would have Garruk top. Yeah, let's go ahead and attack here. Tireless Tracker, I think. And then they double block. And they'll lose Scarab God, but they'll get it back, basically. And we would lose Tireless Tracker. Let's attack with Gilded Goose, actually. Up in the air. Actually, gonna go ahead and play this card now. Sorry for the intense thought. I just, I want to make sure that I'm playing this game optimally, and we do have the time. So, you know, it's gonna be like one of those games where I do have to, like, think out my plays and stuff like that. Because it's a very close one. All things considered. I mean, they're one, like, big bomb away from, like, turning this game around. But we are seeing way more cards than them. Okay, that's going to be a little bit problematic. Although it can't be blocked by Questing Beast, so that's good. But our Tireless Tracker swings are no longer going to be available. We can kill it, but they're just going to bring that back with... oh, what's this fuck? Oh, that's a good draw. That's basically how we won last time. Sometimes it's just about a game of inches. Anything more we can do this turn? Not really, right? So let's pass. And next turn we have lethal. If they don't kill the bird. Or do something else crazy, you know? Yep. Who knew, like, my Gilded Goose was gonna, like, almost win me 2 games this match. Best card in the deck. Yeah, we can put Gargaroth on top. And then I think we just attack with the Gilded Goose. And we, like, pump it up 5. I don't know if they'll anticipate the lightning, the chain lightning or not. Are they gonna kill it? No! Gilded Goose, no! Okay. I guess I'll have to find another cheap way to win this game. I really thought we were gonna get there with all Gilded Goose. I guess I could have just did this. I'm stupid. That's okay. We'll win next turn. Although they are going to be able to bring back my Gilded Goose, so that's a little scary, I guess. Let's equip to Sage, I guess. And then pass. So we're going to lose some life on the upkeep. They'll go ahead and crack the snake token, I'm sure. So they'll bring back Gilded Goose. Yep. I think they actually have lethal now, though. Because I don't have a flyer, right? Oh, I have a reach guy. Yeah, we're fine, we're fine. I definitely need them to not draw a removal spell, though. That is key here. So key. I was really anticipating they just take the damage from Gilded Goose, but I guess they had another plan there. Fact or fiction? I really need them to not take Ravenous Chupacabra or, well, really, I guess it doesn't fucking matter, right? What they take. At this point. Like, they take Chupa or it doesn't matter either way, they've lost, right? Or Shark Typhoon. Sure. Oh, because then they attack Garuk, right? Yeah. So this is gonna be tough. Yeah. So now we can't lethal. Might still be able to do something here. We'll see. The 5 blockers. At 5 blockers, we have 3, 4, 5, 6 swingers. They would have to take a total of 4 damage, basically. So we could put them down to 4. But nothing more than that, right? Only had a way to give Tireless Tracker trample. Let's try some shenanigans here. Because they have how many zombies? 1, 2, 3. They could put us down to 3. And they can bring back greater whatever's fuck. This down to 2. One land card. Man, I think that might be it, boys. Unless they somehow, like, fuck these blocks up real good. Oh, man, and I fucking didn't even attack my Mutavault. Oh, well. Oh, regrowth? Does that do it? Let's see. I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe not with that Mutavault attack. No, because then I'd still only have them at 1, right? But that block, though, they might actually still not be in great shape. Because I can kill Scarab God now. So what if I go, like, untap, like, go -1/-1, there. Yeah. Go, like, Chain Lightning here. Untap 2 lands. Cast Regrowth targeting Questing Beast. Or Gargaroth. I have to hurry. I'm running out of time. Yeah, I'm gonna run out of time probably. This was a very close game, but I just didn't quite get there. I definitely had a moment where I could have won with lethal, but I didn't see the Garruk ultimate, unfortunately. So that misplay definitely cost me the game. Yeah, that's it. Ain't crime. Might have been a game if we had had like some sort of you know, some sort of time extension or whatever, but I just, yeah, I fucked up too bad in the beginning. I didn't think about the Garruk ultimate until after the fact, because it's honestly, I've probably only ultimated Garruk like twice in my life, so I didn't even consider it, but that was definitely the play. How do we want to play out this last game? Our red cards have been like so mediocre. It's like I don't want to admit it, but they have definitely been bad. Except for Arlen. Arlen's been great, but this card has been like meh. It's because our other cards are just so good. Yeah, let's just play it out. See how it goes. I mean, this should be a 3-0 deck, honestly. Maybe if it weren't for my playing, we would at least be 1-1, but oh well. It is all Gucci. What are we working with here? Pretty sweet hand. Probably just turn 1 the Smuggler's Copter here and then go from there. Okay. That is definitely a start. Punished. Maximum punished. Alright. You draw a land. It's kind of like a land. And we basically need to dig for a land before they draw a Reanimator spell. Sure. Wow. Pitching the Ancestral Recall. Alright. There we go. It is a race. Alright, Reanimator. I don't really have any sideboard cards against Reanimator. I just kind of am at the mercy of like whatever my opponent brings back. If they do manage to bring something back, I mean, I could somehow manage to splash white if I wanted an answer to a big creature. I do have mana fixing for white, but is that even a route that I want to explore, or do I just want to fucking crunch? I think I just want to fucking crunch. Sort of Feast of Famine might actually be counterintuitive, because if they need something to make them discard a card, then that might actually be better for them. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, alternatively, it could be good. You just kind of have to get lucky with it and hope that they're not looking for a discard outlet. I'll keep it. I like fast spawn because like if we do get another land, we can play it. But if we don't have any other lands in our hand, fast spawn is just kind of pointless. Yikes. We are playing 15 lands, but we're also playing the Moxes, so yeah, this might have been just a moot point anyway. Alright, time to see what they got. Uh-huh. Discard something, reanimate? Is that what we're doing? Pretty good. Oh, yikes. Yeah, I won't concede on a pack rat. If it was reanimate or animate dead, I would have conceded. Or exhume. It's enough to make you like want to concede already. I mean, I did keep a one lander, but we are on the draw and we are playing 17 lands basically, so yeah, I don't. Even if I do draw a land, I'm not crawling back into this game at this point. That was kind of rough. Alright, that's a start. Eventually the better deck's gotta win, right? You're not fooling me, Mr. Ancestral Recall. Nope, no Ancestral Recall? Okay, well, that's good. Okay. Do have an answer for that. Curving out pretty nicely too. Hopefully that was their only like real discard outlet. I still think we play Garuk here. Hopefully not run into a counter spell. Yeah, okay. Good. Alright. Hopefully this is just for a removal spell for Hex Drinker. Okay, it's Ancestral Recall. Maybe they need like multiple spells, but they definitely went and got Ancestral Recall. Okay. Cool. Alright. Let's draft a better deck. I mean, not that that deck was bad. It definitely wasn't bad. I mean, we should have, at the very least, been 2-1, but your good old boy here didn't see fucking lethal with the Garuk. So, but we can definitely do better. I honestly haven't been drafting lately. I've been mostly playing like PoE. Path of Exile, man, the new league has been really fucking getting me going. I've been enjoying it a lot. It's super fun. I haven't played PoE in forever. It does eventually get a little repetitive for me, but it'll still always be like a really fun game. Just a good game to like fucking grind if you enjoy that. Not a whole lot really speaks to me in this pack. There's some cool build around cards. I think that you know, a pack one pick one animate dead certainly isn't the worst. Ancient Tomb is of course a card that I'm always happy to take. Usually I wouldn't pack one pick one animate dead over like something like a Gristlebrand. Like if we see Gristlebrand, then like yeah, we can definitely go like Reanimator for sure. But there is a Sundering Titan, so that's not a bad card that could possibly wheel. And if nothing else, maybe like Scarab God will wheel. But Ancient Tomb is a card that we can pretty much play in any deck, so let's take the Ancient Tomb. There's a Jace. Solemn Simulacrum. Jace is definitely the best card. There's an Uro and a Gaia's Cradle. If we want to stay out of the blue nonsense, we could just skip this Jace and like really put the person next to us in blue. But it is hard to pass up on one of the most powerful planeswalkers in this cube. Uro is certainly very powerful. It is kind of awkward with this pack one pick one Ancient Tomb that I grabbed, but there's some really powerful like mana things you can do in this set with Uro and like some of the other cards like Neither the Reliquary, or if you're going like 4-color, you go basically everything except for black, and do some really sweet landfall trigger stuff. I don't know, it's between that and Jace with me, but I'm gonna pick the Jace on good faith that, you know, I can manage to get some more good blue cards. Now, obviously, we have a Ragavan here, which, like, I kind of, as a rule of thumb, don't really like to pass. There's also Treachery, which is extremely good. Ragavan, like, puts us in red, which is fine. There's plenty of good Izzet decks out there. Treachery is certainly not going to wheel, and Riftwing Cloudscape probably isn't going to wheel either. So it's between Ragavan and Treachery for me. Deluge is also very good. Board wipes are underrated in this cube. But I've drafted enough Dimir nonsense in this. I don't know, guys. It's tough. I'm going to take the Ragavan just because it's like the most busted stupid card in Magic right now. Oh, there's no blue cards in this pack. There is a Spire Bluff Canal. I think I'm going to take that. Is there any way we go like Teamer? Lightning Strike is just okay. I'm not like huge on picking up like standard cards like in pack 1. I'm gonna take the Spire Bluff Canal, fix our mana up a little bit. There's a Manamorphose, Divining Top. Could go Grixis. Again, not a lot of blue cards in this pack, so maybe we do want to kind of shift our look here a little bit to I don't know. Manamorphose is just good. It's good with triggering prowess. Red blue is like a good prowess color, obviously. Yeah, I'm down with taking Manamorphose here. Maybe Grim Lava Mancer a wheel. Dragon's Rage Channeler, I'm all about that life. There is a Dismember in that pack too. K-Command. Notice how, like, ever since I picked that Jace, there's, like, no blue cards. But we might still be able to splash for blue, like, and just pick up blue cards on the way. I really like taking K-Command here, though. Maybe be Grixis. Avalanche Riders is good. Thousand Year Storm ain't bad. It is kind of a build around, though. Gotta have like ritual effects and stuff. Currently we only have one. Avalanche Riders isn't bad. I mean, it's not great. I don't know. I'm between that and Thousand Year Storm, honestly. Yeah, I guess I'll take the Avalanche Riders. Alright, like all of the blue cards have been taken. There's an Animate Dead here. Ophiomancer is good. And the Sundering Titan did wheel. There's also an Inspiring Vantage if we wanted to go like white, but like red, black, white. Mardu. I think it probably is just Ophiomancer. It's just a good card. Tendrils of Agony is cool. Gaia's Cradle actually fucking wheeled, which kind of blows my mind. Pick Fire Blast. I might actually end up going like red black here. Like how we took that Jace in pack 2 and like never saw another blue card again. Remember that? Good state. It could go John. I have before. It's like it's not bad. It's pretty good actually. There's another like possibility of going Mardu. Alternatively, Shield Breaker is probably just main deck playable in this draft. There's a Fatal Push, not bad. Yeah, if we can get some like a Swift Spear and like we'd need like a Bob, some form of card advantage, something in like Swift Spear, Bob, whatever the other prowess guy is. I can't remember his name. And just have ourselves like a nice red black burn deck. I don't know if Ancient Tomb is going to make the final cut, but we'll see. Man, there's a lot of good cards in this pack. Yeah, Teferi and Oko, like two of the most broken planeswalkers in all of Magic the Gathering history, sitting here right in front of me. And I'm sitting here like supposed to pass them because blue is still like miserably contested in this particular draft that I'm in. I don't hate Ravenous Chupacabra. There's also Hellrider. But Hellrider usually wheels. Might be able to make this work. I'm trying to think of how I'm envisioning this. I'm not gonna take Chupacabra over Oko. Not just yet. I haven't quite given up on playing good cards. I'm just trying to think of how this works. So we go 4 colors: black, red, green, blue. It could potentially be Teamer. I like Chandra. It is double red. It's kind of a large ask. There's also Grist, which is good. I don't quite see it in this pack. There's Oracle. Stick the Chandra. May just stick with black and red. I just hate passing really good cards. There's a Verdant Catacombs. Let's continue to pick like lands up, just in case. Keep our options open there. There's a Rakdos Signet. There's a Volcanic Island. Steam Vents. Abbott. Well, this is looking less and less like an Abbott deck, more like a mid-range deck. There's Valky, which we can definitely hardcast in this deck. It's also Dimir Signet, which would certainly fix our mana up. I'm gonna take the Valky, I think. Ashiok's dope. Blood Crypt. Lightning Bolt. All very good. Don't mind picking up a Taiga. Glorybringer or Rakdos Return. Red is our main color. Glorybringer. There's a Fumarole in this pack. You can probably reliably play Jace now. So I am just splashing green, so I don't need to really play any green spells. I can just really be Grixis splash green. I think I could probably take Inferno Titan here. Streak Maw is decent, but pick Inferno Titan. Pick a Targa, I guess. I'm not going full 5 colors, so we're not going to take Niv Mizzet. And maybe that, what's it called? Not Kiki Chiki. The Deceiver Exarch will come back around and we'll be able to, run the combo. I'm not really a huge fan of Kiki Jiki. I think it's generally, kind of a bad draft, but, it can be good. There's a Frost Titan in this pack. Definitely see taking that, too. Yeah, why not? We'll just play all the Titans. I think Massacre Worm. Probably is a sideboard card. Hell yeah, give me that Blood Crypt. You can fetch for that too. Yorion's actually not a bad one either, honestly. Especially fucking the end there. Gruul Signet. We know that last Signet didn't wheel. Probably gonna take the Gruul Signet, I think. Deceiver Exarch also didn't wheel. Also a Dig Through Time. We do need some card advantage. I'll take the dig, I think. Some good ones here. I'm leaning towards the Ponder. Yeah, I think that's probably what it is. Young Pyromancer's very good. We only have one fetch land. Renin 6 is amazing. There's also Liliana. A lot of good cards in this pack that I want. I mean, Badlands. If I could pick 5 cards out of this pack, I would. But right now it's between Ren and 6 and the Liliana, and I think I'm leaning more towards Lily. I just need like all the removal I can get pretty much. And I don't currently have any discard spells. So I have to take that into consideration. I think I'm gonna take Lily here. We've got a Windswept Teeth. I like that. Can get our Taiga. Fix this up there. Pretty much like that more than anything in the pack, so let's check that. If that Ren and 6 does just so happen to wheel, then Lord have mercy, we'll be in business. Fallen Shinobi is really good. Like really, really good. Game breaking. There's also a Damnation, which I actually suspect might wheel. People wheel board wipes way too much in this cube. I'm gonna take the Shinobi here. Baleful Strix is very good. There's a sneak attack, but it's a little too late for that. Ironically, in the same pack as the Emrakul. I'm gonna take the Strix. Duretti is tempting, but we already have three mana Planeswalkers. Don't really need any more. Bruxa's tight. So's Copperline Gorge. There's a Reanimate. I think our mana can probably support Cruxa. I mean, we are absolutely covered for blue. It is kind of a nombo with dig through time, though. Yeah. Probably just Botanical Sanctum here. Playing my cards is like the utmost priority above anything else. We've got Bone Shards. I don't like Gold Stick Fingers. I don't think that card's very good. Alternatively, I could take Kitchen Finks, but just take that. Collective Brutality is pretty good. Wheel of Misfortune, not really a huge fan of. Yeah, we'll take the Collective Brutality. Ren and 6 wheeled. Oh my god. We're saved. Oh wow, Direfleet Daredevil wheel 2. Let's fucking go, dude. Oh my god. Okay, so all the cards like I considered picking like actually wheeled, so now I have to think. Because now we have like a lot of stuff we can play, and I don't really know what direction I really want to go with this. Avalanche Riders I could probably toss. Do I want to play Direfleet Daredevil, or do I want to keep that as like a sideboard card? And it's kind of a tough choice. I think I can probably cut this and just run it in the sideboard. I like the idea of like playing Direfleet Daredevil, casting something, and then later possibly returning it with Fallen Shinobi. It is also just a good card. So I think I'm gonna run with this. Cruxa I want to play, but I'll save it for like the slower matchups. So let's see, that would be 1, 2, 3, 4 green sources. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 red sources. 2, 3, 4 black sources, 3 blue, 4, 5, 6, 7 blue. And just do some quick counting and we'll jump into some games and yeah, go from there. 5 black sources, huh? Seems kind of low. But maybe I'm tripping. Green is my splash color. I don't really need it too much. Certainly see not running a basic forest. Just having the taiga be my only green fetch. Because we would have 1, 2, 3, 4 green, and we only have really 3 green pips. It's tough. It's a tough call. I'm gonna roll with this. Kind of a weird one. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not super sold on this 40, but we're definitely playing a bunch of powerful cards. That's for fucking damn sure. It is one of my weirder drafts, and I like that. It's fun to draft like the weird ones, even if they're not good. But I'm glad like it worked out. Like, there were a couple of cards I was unsure about, like whether or not they would wheel. But they ended up wheeling, like Ren and 6, the Cruxa. I can't remember what the other one was. There's another card that wheeled, and I was like surprised. I think it was Direfleet Daredevil. But I do think people probably underestimate that card as well. It's definitely a good one. While we're waiting, guys, if you, by the way, I'm waiting in queue. Sorry, I didn't drag that over. If you are liking the stream, feel free to follow. We are doing a giveaway. At 200 followers, I'll be doing a cryptocurrency giveaway. So if that's something that you're interested in, you can head on over to twitch.tv/Danny_Bambino. You can see it right there on the screen. And all you have to do to be eligible is follow, and you will automatically be in. And yeah, that's all you have to do. The announcement will be made once we reach 200, and that is kind of just my way to get back to you guys for being so awesome, so supportive. This last month it's been like kind of crazy, like up and down. And I was saying it earlier, but I do want to put out more content like on my YouTube channel, because that's definitely my most like neglected social media. I want to start putting out more YouTube videos and stuff, and kind of giving you guys my thoughts, and sort of, I guess, getting to a direction. I don't want to like podcast or anything like that. I don't really think you guys would be interested in that. But I want to start putting out some videos just to get the feelers out there, and hopefully create some fun stuff for you guys to watch. I'm gonna keep this based on this Ponder. I think it could work out. You never know with Ponder. You get to one of our 3-mana planeswalkers. We are missing black, so that's one of our big colors that we need. We'll see how it all works out. Okay, Botanical Sanctum. Let's go ahead and cast the Ponder here. With this, I think I'm gonna shuffle. So we'll put these back. Yes, draw. Okay, we drew an island. Not ideal. Still no black. draw a mountain next turn, we can at least cast Glorybringer in 2 turns. Everflowing Chalice, sure. Okay. Maybe we should, yeah, we should have played Ancient Tomb. That was a mistake. Got to think about if we rip a mountain off the top, then that would have meant we could cast our higher mana spells there. Teferi is pretty good. Yep. Yes. Okay. No, we didn't draw it anyway. Opponent knows we don't have a counter spell because we definitely would have tried to fight over that Teferi. Now anything they play resolves, of course. So our hand is looking pretty awkward. Really, this is just me learning what my opponent's playing and sort of making like mental cues on, you know, what sideboard cards would be good and that sort of thing. We have a few already. Avalanche Riders is pretty good against them. Ember of Shieldbreaker, like Collective Brutality and or Cruxa, because it's going to be a slower game. So we'll see. I can tell you that this probably isn't going to resolve. 4, 6, 7, so we're 1 mana off of 1 mana off a Dig Through Time. This is going to get countered. No? Wow. Actually, pretty surprised. Gonna Brainstorm. Wow. We are never casting anything in our hand, are we? Let's throw back Fatal Push and Inferno Titan. And at least when we dig through time, we can dig past some of these cards. I'm really surprised this Jace resolved. Now I'm kind of wondering what's up. Okay, so they are playing 4 colors. At least. Time Warp. Okay. Interesting. They could have casted that at the end of our turn, but they chose to main phase it, so we'll see what they've got. Got to get Wormcoil Engine, okay. Well, we can bounce that to their hand. And then we lose our Jace to Stirring Wildwood. So probably just better to Brainstorm here, and dig for a source of black mana because I know we fucking play those things. So let's draw 3 cards. Oh my god, really? We cannot play like any of the cards in our hand. This is insane. Am I really about to tap out for this damn dig through time? Insane. I was gonna say, watch us get fucking dazed. Sick the Verdant. And what's our play gonna be? Once it gets to our turn, they're definitely gonna kill our Jace. That's a given. So like, we can take Oko and like get rid of that thing. Kind of like that. Any order. Any order is fine. We're gonna have to discard a card. I don't really know. I think it's gonna just be this island, honestly. Mana has been a little bit more awkward than I had originally anticipated. Maybe we need to run more black sources. We're running like 9 or 10 red sources though, so we should have double red easily. This represents red too, the taiga, but currently no red to be found, but doesn't matter. We're trying to fix up for black anyway. They only have 4 cards in hand though. So they haven't exactly drawn like amazing or anything like that. They've just played the more impactful spells. Obviously we've been mana screwed, so in terms of colors, not flooded or whatever. Interesting. I mean, we're tapped out. There's no trickery or anything like that going on over here. So we can play Oko and plus. The problem is we can't instant speed cast the Infernal Grasp. And can't currently kill me on the crackback if I do decide to go for this Teferi with Glorybringer, which might actually just end up being the play. I just don't think I can do that. Oh, that's a good one. Might be able to make some magic happen next turn. Unfortunately, our Baleful Strix is probably going to bite the dust here. Yeah, I thought so. Means that Oko is about to bite the dust too, which is fine. There's something to this deck. I just have to find the right balance to, you know, our like spells and creatures ratio and like what exactly I'm going for. We've got some interesting picks in here. I think it's a little all over the place. Oh yeah, that's gotta go big time. So if we play, I can't play Glorybringer. If I play Direfleet Daredevil, cast the Time Warp. And not having double red is like really screwing me over right now. Because it'd just be like an explore basically, so I can kill this, lose 2 life, go to 9. He has lethal. Worst time warp of my life. But it does sort of get the job done. Okay. I think I'm gonna go for broke here. Man, we were so close, right? Ugh. We were so close. We almost came back that game. Almost. Okay, well, I'm learning that I definitely need to figure out my mana base a little bit more. Avalanche Riders is sweet. We definitely need to probably cut the Ophiomancer. Chrono Titan was kind of meh. Shield Breaker's cool. So how many black sources do we have again? We have 1, 4, 5. So now we have 6. It basically like kind of got fucked by colors that game. I like this hand though. I'll definitely keep it. This hand is definitely functional. In my own mana base, I mean, like, I certainly am playing like a really crazy and weird deck, so I can understand why I didn't draw the lands to play my spells. But I basically brought in cards that made sense in this matchup. They're playing like a 4-color deck too, so Avalanche Riders is pretty good. That's a good draw. So we'll just go ahead and swing here. Play Cruxa, because why not? And if all goes well, we might actually be able to ninjutsu this Fallen Shinobi in there. And they discarded a mountain. Which tells us that they might have like 2 or 3 lands in hand, plus 2 spells. Don't mind me just running Botanical Sanctum in my Cruxa deck. Got nothing, no tricks. I mean, we're both playing relatively slow, do-nothing decks. Okay. Let's play the Volcanic Island and swing and then see if they do anything. I said I would be surprised if they allow this to hit, but it's gonna be a path? Yeah, that's fine. In that case, I'll go ahead and get a swamp. What's up, Eric? How's it going? We're just playing some more Vintage Cube. We're currently 0-0. Playing a pretty weird deck, actually. Dak Faden, sure. Let's see if we can get this up and running. Let's see. Oh, they're playing. So they must be playing some kind of like sneak attack nonsense. And that's why their deck is so like clunky and weird. Do I want to play around days? I don't think so. The spell resolved like immediately. Yeah, I'm gonna put that in the graveyard. Nice, nice. I haven't played like Ravnica drafts in a while. I did want to go to Vegas, but I wasn't sure, like, I don't know, with the whole COVID situation and stuff. I'm still kind of like waiting on that, but we'll see. I'm looking forward though to playing some Paper Magic. I was hitting the Ravnica drafts pretty hard there for a while. Discards Monastery Mentor. What's his emblem again? Whenever you cast a spell, it targets gain control. Okay. God, remember when Chandra's ability could target planeswalkers? That was cool. Yeah, that makes sense. Salt Monolith. For 5 mana? Plow Under. Well, that's kind of annoying. Oh, okay, whatever. Doesn't matter, honestly. I am gonna go ahead and shuffle that land away. We'll get a Iga for our troubles, and then plus cast the Metamorphose. We're gonna go blue-black. Oh, we're gonna keep that on top. Let's go. Doesn't really matter here. Red-blue. Destroy their, let's see. We can cut them off of white completely. Or green completely. No, we can't cut them off of green completely. We can only cut them off of white completely. So let's do that. Back the deck. Yeah. It's a good set. It does get kind of meh after a while. I would agree with you there. If I let this die, there's a potential I could still kill the Dak Faden and bring back Cruxa. So I think I'm gonna actually do that. I'm not gonna pay it. Well, there's Ragavan. Let's see what our top card is first. It's Oko. So let's cast Broko. I'm gonna top the Liliana, although part of me wants to keep it or to bin it, but I'll keep it on top. I'll keep it on top. They're gonna counter this, mana drain it, sure. Well, now our guy gets Delirium, and we can dash in the Ragavan. Hit that, hit you. Can't cast that, unfortunately. The Botanical Sanctum, pass. Oh wait, I could have cast it. Shit, I forgot. Oh man, it doesn't matter. At least I don't think. They'll be able to untap their Basalt Monolith though, so that's not nothing. Oh, they top deck something? What do they top deck for? Oh, okay. Not a bad top deck. We have a Liliana at top though. If we go 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah. We could have honestly emblemed, but I felt pretty greedy. I felt like we could have got away with it for another turn. This kills a Planeswalker, which I'm kind of about that life. And it helps fuel my Dragon's Rage Channeler and Cruxa, which I also like. Frost Titan might not be like the best pick. I don't know. It does cut them off of a land in some ways, but I think I might just want to be like lower to the ground. Like these two are like really the only top end I truly need. So let's roll with this. I'm liking this version of the deck more than my initial pick though. This hand is pretty fucking awkward. I gotta ship this one back. Too many double pips in this hand, just making me realize how badly I built this deck. It's like one land away from being okay, but I'm gonna just throw it back. Sweet. I'm cool with this. We're both playing slow decks, so it's fine. It's a pretty good draw. Yep. Okay, that's not mana drain mana. Drew all 17 lands, yeah. I don't always get unlucky, but when I do, it's comical. So at least there's that. All right, let's see what they pitch here. Another land, a Savannah at that. I guess they didn't need green white twice. I'm more than happy to see the really greedy mana base discard a land. That's a Valky. Which honestly, I could save until late game. Do I have a land to fetch off of Windswept Teeth for blue, or am I kind of fucked in that regard? Volcanic Island? No, that's not how that works. No blue lands to fetch off of that. We didn't get ourselves like a breeding pool or something. Sad. But we can play Tireless Track or Manamorphose, excuse me. Let's see if they got the what is this? It's mana, no, daze. Okay, that's fine. Something was getting dazed. I'll just play Jace the next turn. I mean, I suppose I could have played Valky first, but honestly, I'd rather cast his 7 mana side. Seems pretty good. Yep. tilt. What? Oh no. I took the forest out of my deck. Fuck, dude. Fuck, I'm fucking terrible at this game. God damn it. Oh, man. Yeah, that is such a tilt. Oh, man. Now I remember why I was running one forest. Go, monkey, go. I'm so bad. I definitely deserve to lose this one off of that blunder alone. If they have a bolt here, like, I'll just scoop. Because they deserve it. Is it path? If it's path, then, like, I think I'm okay. Because they just fix my mana. I do need a board wipe in this matchup. For sure. I actually think I get an island here. Might actually end up having to cast a stick through time sooner rather than later. Oh man, this Monastery Mentor is gonna be a backbreaker for sure. I already see it. But like I said, that not having that forest in for that Windswept Heath, that was a total dumb move on my part. It's just Everflowing Chalice, that's fine. I did take the Fatal Push out of my deck, so that's most unfortunate for me. Oh, just a little too late, Glorybringer. Just a little too late. Cast Jace and Brainstorm here. Oh man, that's rough. Well, we can kill the Monastery Mentor. We definitely put Liliana at the top. We're not casting that card. I'm just deciding on whether or not I want K Command or Bone Shards. Or even Glorybringer, honestly, at this point. It might just be Glorybringer. Yeah, I think it's Glorybringer. Jace is dying. No, I don't have a board wipe. I didn't draft one. I thought Damnation was going to wheel, and it certainly did not. Yeah. That's okay. They deserved the victory there for sure. I did not think about the fact that when I cut my forest, I was actually like gimping myself in that regard. So what did I want to change? I think I'm like cool with how this deck plays out. I just need to let's see, how many black sources do I have again? 3, 4. 3, 4, 5. And I wanted to go up to 6, which is why I cut the forest. Seven blue sources, which is about where I want to be. Most greedy deck ever for sure. Like this Windswept Heath, if it didn't fetch for Tygad, totally just fucking cut it, honestly. And if I didn't have a Ren and 6 in my deck. Yeah, let's just roll with it. Yeah, this deck is like, honestly, probably like one Toxic Deluge and like just a little bit better of a mana base away from being pretty fucking good. But it's also missing cards like Leovold and like maybe Time Twister, something. Fallen Shinobi is awesome, but I don't know, in a lot of ways it's just not good enough. I am playing 17 lands, so. We're 0-1. Okay. They'll never block the snake. They did keep 7 though. It's just most unfortunate. That's right, don't Thoughtseize me. Oh damn. So close. That's right. Oh, please, Mama, give me a land. Oh, they actually might block a snake token with their snake token at this point. I think we... Just trying to think here. I think we go like... The question is like, do we want to draw Ashiok or not? That's like really the question, right? Or do we just want to draw the Volcanic Island? Because I'm taking this fucking Windswept Teeth 100%. I think with Ren and 6 in my hand, I don't care about the Volcanic Island. So we're going to put Ashiok in the middle here, not shuffle. Play Windswept Teeth. Go ahead and pass the turn on back. And then next turn we can play Ren and Ashiok in the same turn. And just sit back. I'm playing against a lot of like dirtily decks tonight, so we'll see. I don't know what my opponent's doing though. They're taking a while. I mean, obviously we're gonna block. Kind of makes me think they have Fallen Shinobi. Or are they gonna kill our snake guy? Valky? Exile a creature card. So they can pick up Fallen Shinobi or Direfleet Daredevil. But we had to kill the Valky next turn. If we want to with Ren and 6, but that would mean we can't play Ashiok. Hmm. Also makes me wonder if they just have a counter spell for this. Looks like no. I guess we'll go ahead and take the L and kill that. I really don't need them to have that card. Cool. Unfortunately, we got the only land we can only fetch twice. So that kind of sucks. But yeah. I mean, obviously they'll fucking block if we attack with snake token, so we can't do that. So let's go ahead and just cast Ashiok here and just plus. Max out some cards. What do we get? Using Pyromancer is not a bad pickup. They might cast Valky again. No? Okay. Thought they were gonna bring him back with Scarab God. Okay. Well, it looks like they have a Fallen Shinobi. But I'm just gonna take the L on it, honestly. Hope they whiff here. Well, could be worse. They already played a land, right? I'm pretty sure they did, yeah. How do we want to do this? Three or less, right? Croxa and Dig Through Time are the Nombos. Direfleet Daredevil, I mean, it's not really doing anything in my hand. Yeah, these two. Oh, damn it. We don't have enough mana to do what I wanted to do. That sucks. It's fine. Let's just attack. They'll have to block with their Ophiomancer. Unless they want to get yeeted by Fallen Shinobi. Alright, they might have a removal spell then. We'll see. No removal spell? You're just gonna let this hit? Okay. I appreciate it, friend. Anything else? I want to cast Ragavan here. Just to make use of my mana? I think so. I think we made a pretty good use of that turn. So they have a Scarab God in hand and 3 unknowns. Oh, they made the snake token a 3/3? Like, what are you doing? Have you ever played Oko before? I don't really understand that target, but okay. Something for more mana than Scarab God. Oh, discard 5 cards, so that's everything that I have. Uh-oh. That's not good. Well, I can bring back Cruxa now. Relative ease. We will just take away every creature because we don't want to give them targets. Well, let me keep Delirium. Sorry. Keep us close to Delirium anyway. Few good creatures. Well, I can't attack them with any of my ground troops, so I kind of just gotta hit them top here. It's a real grindy game. Super like low to the ground, and I mean not low to the ground, sorry, super like mid-rangey and like just I don't know. None of us are doing anything like super crazy. These Oko targets are like super questionable though. I just almost don't understand it. Do I want to like put something in here? I mean, we can. I opted not to cast Scarab God last turn, which I find pretty interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I think we got this one. It's just like a frustration attack. I don't. Or they just want to bring back Cruxo. Is that what it is? Yeah, that makes more sense. Or, oh, okay. So they're just gonna win based on that alone, basically. Kind of annoying. They have to -5. Well, the bright side, we can they don't get this back. We can kill their Ugin next turn. I don't think I'm gonna fetch though. They have a Cruxo of their own, so they'll bring that back, and then we'll have to bring ours back too.
Tribe 1986 on the track. My rhymes are fat like the stacks of cash I'm making. YouTube revenue is bringing it home, the bacon. It ain't kosher though, cause I am a Super Saiyan. You know what I'm saying? I got that Midas touch, golden ratio, Super Nintendo.
Baleful Strix, I think, would have been the keep if I was thinking clearly on that one.
If you're contrarian, you can suck.
Mm-hmm. I think I have to shock here, yeah. It's a good draw. Sometimes lucky. Sometimes lucky.
Give you pleasure.
Might have gotten there with that top deck. They draw a removal spell. Oh no. Okay, well that delays me for a turn. They actually might have just won. Because if they have an instant speed spell here, or something, basically something they can play. To bring back Cruxa, I don't have a card to discard. So maybe I like feint. Yeah. That sucks. Almost there. Honestly, I don't know. I mean, this whole deck is kind of clunky. You can see bringing in Avalanche Riders. Inferno Titan seems pretty fucking good against fairies. Glorybringer seems okay. You know, I don't hate what I'm running. It's pretty good. Could see cutting the Fatal Push maybe. I don't know. It's tough to say. Maybe Brutality and Bone Charge. I could see cutting like Fatal Push for Bone Charge or something. Yeah, babe. Yeah, I think I can keep this one. It's a little weird, but I think it works. I mean, that Temple Red is looking kind of ridiculous in my hand, but... Nice, nice. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Love it. Oh my god. That's better than one Fallen Shinobi. I don't even know what to... I guess I could discard a Ponder. It's not like I really need it. Pretty sure this game's over. They lose for 4? Yeah, let's do something. Definitely think... Go ahead and discard the Baleful Strix now. Maybe I shouldn't have discarded Inferno Titan. Yeah, that was probably a mistake. Let's discard Island and dig through time. Don't need it. I don't really see a world where they get back. Oh, what's up, Magic the Simpson? How's it going? I don't really see a world in which they can come back here. Not with what we've got going on. Yeah, you just walked into a massacre for sure. For sure. I mean, like, if I cast Infernal Grasp on this, it just dies anyway, right? Just get more info here. They're just watching us play Magic at this point. Oh my god, I forgot. Forest is right there. Drafting some aggro, nice, nice. What colors? If you don't mind me asking. Just went 2-1 with white. Yeah, white is like the best. Like, I feel like red, green, and just like mono white, whatever, is like just the best like thing you could possibly do. I think let's die. Because mono white is like so open all the time. Like it's just super open all the time. And like everybody wants to play blue, right? Like that's just the color that everybody wants to play. I kind of played like sloppy there because I just wanted to finish that game and keep time on the clock. They did get to see my secret Avalanche Riders tech. I bring it against like stupid control decks. I don't know, man. I don't know what I want to take out here. That game was just the nuts because we got lucky and got to do a turn 3 Fallen Shinobi, which was like off of Baleful Strix, which is like the dream. I just run it back like this. Although Dig Through Time has been like super hard to cast and like a Nombo with... I might just cut Dig Through Time. Was it always that obvious? I just didn't see it before. Card's been awkward in my hand like this whole fucking time. Let's try this guy. Blue X has the highest ceiling, but red, white are always open. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, man. But the trick around that is to just draft every color and just hope it comes together like what I'm doing right here. That's pretty good. This is looking like another Nutter Butter hand. In order to make it work out, well, that said, I'm not gonna have I'm not gonna have blue. Well, yeah, I will. What am I saying? We'll just play the Taiga. Yeah, this might be good. 5 color is sweet. I was losing a lot though, so I had to reset. But yeah, sometimes that happens. Like just the mental reset. Like I definitely went on like some bad beats a couple of days ago where I was just like fucking losing to dumb shit. Part of it was me. Part of it was just like my opponents like just drawing some wild ass outs. And I mean it happens, obviously, right? I don't get too upset by it. But when it starts to happen, like, you know, league after league after league, you're like, okay, what am I doing wrong? Because clearly, like, something is fucking amiss here. Do we think that Ragavan's gonna get in? I guess I can probably try, huh? I don't know if it's gonna work. We'll see if they counter it. Yeah, it's probably worth dismembering, I would say. Yeah, but that's good, man. I mean, definitely glad to see you joining the chat. I appreciate you swinging by and stuff. I'm kind of reaching like the end of the stream a little bit, but still having some good fun. Like as you can see, this deck is like pretty wild, but it's cool. It's kind of a blast to play. Like I didn't really know what direction I was going with it, so I just drafted like all of the good cards. And there's like Ren and 6 in here and a bunch of dumb shit. Pretty cool. I've been lucky though. I've been playing against a bunch of like dirtily decks. And I haven't had too much trouble. But we didn't get the cool cards. Like we didn't get oh man. I just killed that. We didn't get like Leovold or anything crazy. Usually that card wheels like a lot. I think I just minus here. No, babe. Yeah, I don't see why I wouldn't minus there. Just leave up the Glen Elantra. No Niv-Mizzet. We're actually not playing white. So it's like going halfway for no reason. This seems like a desperate attack here. I mean, obviously I'm gonna block, right? Like more than happy to kill your land with your Glen Elantra in exchange for keeping my Oko alive. Like they get it back, but like I don't even have a non-creature spell in my hand right now. And then next turn we get Inferno Titan. Yeah, I think this one's done. A lot of good cards, yeah. I mean, that's what happens, right? When you get to just play everything. It's kind of nice. That's why, like, that's the other option too, right? Oh, he's gonna cast Fallen Shinobi, okay. Ponder and Bone Shards. Okay, so they got 2 castable cards off of that. What are they gonna kill? Otheomancer, probably, huh? Or maybe Oko. Probably Oko. You might as well. Just get rid of it. Yeah, that makes sense. With Oko dead, I guess I'll just fucking crack this food token. I do have delirium now, so that's cool. I'm kind of scared to attack with Ophiomancer, even though it is 2 extra damage. Like, if they have a removal spell for, I don't know, Inferno Titan, and I don't know. I'm worried that take another hit from that Fallen Shinobi when I don't have to. Especially when I'm about to cast this. Well, they have Glenalancher now in their hand, so I still think they're like relatively fucked. But they might not be able to play Glen if they have to kill Inferno Titan this turn. What's the moats on that? I think they looked at my hand. No, just -2, -2. Okay, I'm cool with that. Oh, you gotta pay mana for him. Well, admittedly, this is the first time I've actually cast this card. On the Tybalt side, anyway. Aw. Wholesome opponent. Good games, opponent. They were close. I definitely could have lost it if I not had such good draws, but I think that's gonna be it for me tonight, guys. I'm already kind of overscheduled, but like I just wanted to like finish out some games. But appreciate everybody who swung by. It was awesome seeing some of the folks that have been so supportive like these past, I mean, God, from the like very beginning. It's been awesome knowing you guys. We will be doing another stream tomorrow. Probably going to be streaming some Path to Exile. Yeah, you too, Magic Samsung. I appreciate it. It was awesome seeing you. Thanks for streaming by or swinging by. What's that? Yeah, what a homie. I love your content. I love the stuff that you post on Twitter, by the way. It's like super cool. I know I've said it before, but like it's so nostalgic. I used to watch The Simpsons on like VHS. We used to tape like The Simpsons and King of the Hill and just like watch so much of it. And like seeing those pictures, I don't actively watch The Simpsons anymore. So like seeing those pictures like reminds me of like when I was like a kid. Yeah, totally. Well, I appreciate it. You're more than welcome to swing by anytime you want. Yeah, totally, man. All right, well, thank you guys so much, and 7:30 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. And remember, if you haven't done so already, feel free to head on over to twitch.tv/Danny_Bambino. Hit that follow button. You will be eligible in my new giveaway. At 200 followers, we'll be announcing the winner. All you have to do to be eligible, guys, is to follow. And with that, I will say have a great night and have a great rest of your week. And hopefully I'll see everyone tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, Path of Exile. We're going to be shredding through some content. Stay tuned.